Ali, there's also a show that many of us love on HBO that's coming back, especially those of us who worked for, they've never confirmed it, but HBO Succession is allegedly modeled after the Murdoch family. Oh, yeah. Uh, so you got to speak with the actor who plays Connor Roy, and he's running for office, by the way, for those of you who love the show.
Yeah, the one and only Connor Roy, played by Alan Ruck. We also know him from his role as Cameron in Ferris Bueller. We talked all about that, all about Succession season 3. And in honor of the third season, I asked Alan what are 3 words he would use to describe season 3. Here's what he had to say to that and a whole lot more. Take a look.
Misery, wretchedness, horror.
All right. Wow. So we got a lot to look forward to here. I mean, your character, Connor Roy, he is so unique, really unpredictably funny, I think. I know the Roy family, they're loosely based on the Murdoch family. So for when you play Connor, who and what do you draw inspiration from? Any figures in the media, entertainment world, maybe even the Wall Street world?
I looked at the previous administration that we had in this country, and it's just apparently anybody can become president, and so I took that as a little bit of inspiration, and mostly I just used Jesse's words. I mean, he's very specific in the way whatever he has people say and whatever he has other people say about you, and it draws some pretty strong pictures, and then you just fill in the gaps with your imagination. So there was nobody from the Murdoch family, or there was nobody from any sort of like dynastic media family that I was like, oh, this is Connor. Connor's just something that Jesse came up with and I kind of extrapolated on.
Another big plot line in season 3, that's going to be the fight between Kendall and Logan. Between your characters, brothers and sister, who would you rather see take over WAYSTAR ROYCO?
I oddly have feelings for Roman in this department. I actually think at the end of season 2, I mean, who would ever thought that the wise guy knucklehead would actually turn out to be an astute businessman, which he showed himself to be when he told his father that deal that they were being offered after they were kidnapped was garbage, and he knew that was true, and so pretty smart guy, and I thought for a while that the Roman Jerry juggernaut, might be a good combo to take over the company. Now I'm not so sure that it should be any of the kids.
I know they're quite the dynamic duo. It'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. But back in the real world, you guys did have some challenges filming season 3 amid a global pandemic. What was it like filming here in the US as well as abroad in Italy during that time?
I mean, we had all of our, PPE working. We had all of our protocols. We got tested all the time. The only time the cast took off their masks and their shields was when they were ready to roll, and then action, and we took our stuff off. And so everybody was really good about that. We worked shorter hours to keep everybody's exposure less. It was the same way in Italy. They were great. They were, terrific professional crew. They were all about, keeping the virus at bay. And so it was odd, but, as soon as you take the mask off and they say action, it's just, it's like it always was. It was like old times.
Yeah, that's great. Audiences besides Succession, they also know and love you from Ferris Bueller. You've been in the industry for quite a long time, but even over the last 5 years, so many things have changed with the streaming boom, obviously accelerated by the pandemic. So I'm curious to get your perspective as an actor. How do you sort of navigate this changing media landscape?
Well, wherever people want to show the material and however they want to show it is not up to me, I do like about HBO that I think it makes people want us more is you have to wait a week to see the next episode. And I actually think that there's a certain mystery to that. And, it keeps people kind of, wanting more. When you can just download everything and binge it on a weekend, there's advantages to that too, but I like the way we do it.
speaking of Ferris Bueller, you know, we do have a lot of reboots coming out. We have the Sex and the City movie. Would you ever consider a Ferris Bueller reboot with the original cast?
I just saw Matthew the other day. I mean, yeah, I think we should, but I think it should be role reversal. I think that he should be like in a really bad marriage and I should be really successful and I should come pull him out of the doldrums and take him around town. I thought that they should wait until we were like in our 80s and Cameron should be in the nursing home. and,
Honestly, though, that would, a nursing home with that pairing, I feel like could be really fun.
yeah, and Ferris breaks him out, you know, and takes him, you know, out for like a wild night in Chicago, and then at the end of the movie, Cameron dies, but he's happy, you know.
Yeah, a little bit of a morbid twist at the end there, but no, I love that. Alan Ruck, thank you so much. It was great to chat with you today. I appreciate it.
You bet.
There you have it. The first episode of season 3. It premieres on HBO this Sunday. It's been over 2 years since season 2. So Succession fans, they're ready for this. They want it to come very, very quickly.
They are. I'm certainly ready. It took me a little bit to get into Succession, if I'm being totally honest, but I like season 2 a lot. I'm very excited for season 3. We're going to get that on Sunday. So Canal, great interview. And also, by the way, I liked his idea for the reboot of Ferris Bueller. It wasn't too far out there. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe some producer out there is taking note. But Canal, great interview. Thanks so much for bringing that to us. We can hear Adam saying Bueller. All right. Well, we're going to end it there.